Hey guys, and welcome back to the Clickty Clack podcast. We ain't gonna say what happened to this deal. And becoming a nail tech, you learns like the little tricks and trades of doing practice nails. So I do the pop up method. That's what I've been doing to create my Christmas nails, so I can do every day a set of nails on my hands. So I only use four for real. So that's why I ain't got no on my hands. But yeah. So this episode, I had a bounce in between two episodes I wanted to do, you know what I mean, and two subjects I wanted to do. But this one, the fact that I kept seeing it, and I know there's signs out there like that's telling me like to do it. So this is what we're gonna do. And plus also, like, if you know, I want to say my second or my third episode, I had mentioned something about some nails I had did, and I had posted them in a nail group. I found those nails. So that was another sign to tell me that I really need to bring this to the table. Okay? We're going to get into it. So I had already somewhat covered his bases on the support on the nail tech side. But it's just, since then, I just keep seeing it. And I'll tell y'all that I'm in these nail groups, okay? And I'm going to put a couple of pictures that I screenshotted over the week. And that's how I know, like, I really, really need to discuss this because nobody else is discussing this. I dislike this so much to where I don't want to use the word hate. I want to say dislike. Okay, we're just going to use dislike. People who pick on people. That is my pet peeve. Like, I really, really dislike that. And it's particular in nail groups. As I said, I got a couple of examples. And this is leading into my picture, and I'm going to put that in there too. And like I said, the whole week I've been seeing people post. Like I said, these nail groups are supposed to be a safe space for nail techs or people who do nails or just as a hobby or learning or beginners or whatever. But I have a mixture of different pictures that I'm going to put in here, okay? And people are laughing. And it's really disheartening. Like, people really, really don't have no empathy for nobody. And I really, really was really upset this week. And it so happened that I was in my thoughts, and it took me back to where I had told y'all I want to say that. What I really want to say is the second episode, where I told y'all I had posted this particular picture in a nail group, and they laughed at my picture. And this has been 5 years. And I really had that weighing heavy on my heart. Still to this day, like, I thought I healed from it, but I had, since then, it's been 5 years since yesterday, and yesterday I decided to post something in a nail group 5 years later from the first time I posted. That's why I said, like, no one knows how disheartening it is for somebody to get laughed at or discouraged like that. People's emotions, they put their heart, soul, and blood, sweat, and tears into anything they do, any craft they do. And it's crazy because I was sitting there and I'd be discussing stuff with my mom. My mom was like, don't ever say me, mom. But, like, I was really talking about it, and I just showed how passionate I was. And she was telling me also, like, because my mom used to drive UPS trucks for years. One of the first African-American female drivers in that branch. You feel me? And she was saying, like, she was good at what she was doing, but something that happened to where she had some boxes fall over, and she just got, like, really, really upset, and she started crying. And her supervisor that was doing the ride along, whatever, was just telling her, like, don't freak out. Don't act like I'm not here. You know what I mean? Like, don't criticize yourself so harshly. You know what I mean? And it's just to say that, like, we are our biggest critics, okay? For one, you got yourself already in your brain already. Then when you see stuff that you post online, or you see stuff how people act online, and it's always somebody online, you feel me? Like, it's always the internet gangsters, and I don't like that. People will laugh and pick on people, and that's where you got the trolls come in, because I know a lot of people go and find them people profiles and troll them. You feel me? That's what I say. Like, it's so much stuff with the internet that I dislike, because I grew up in an era where there was no internet. Like, we had to dial up in the 90s, and I think we got internet and I was like 11. Like, I grew up in the best time where it was no internet dial up. We went outside, played as kids. I rode bikes. Like, I rode my bike distances. over 2 or 3 hours as a young kid. Now, heck no, I couldn't even make it around the corner. You feel me? I couldn't. But it's just this I had to bring it to attention because it bothers my soul so bad that people internet bully people all the time. And I already told y'all, like, in the nail group, we have the worst. For one, people act like they never started in the beginning. Like, when y'all started, y'all was just the best. No. I name one person who was the best when they started. It's practice. Now, there is some people like football or something like that, but like nails, like people, and either like I said back in my previous podcast, if you find a person that's a nail tech and they are willing to have you as an apprenticeship and don't bash you or anything like that, hold on to them and cherish them. But like, that's why I said, like, I did this podcast because nobody's talking about it. But back to my mom, like, she was in her head, in her brain. Like I said, you already got yourself, and it makes it worse because you put something online. Like, you know what I mean? You hype, you know what I'm saying? Like I said with the nail picture, like, them, I'm going to recreate them. I'm going to recreate them probably today, and I'm going to post it. I'm going to post it today. I'm going to do it today. So after, I'm going to put a picture at the end of me recreating the set that I showed y'all that got laughed at, okay? And it's crazy because I did this set 5 years ago, and it's just now becoming popular again. The snowflake, like, I'm going to show y'all. Like, it's crazy. And for that to really have an effect on me even 5 years later, like I said, like, yesterday I just posted for the first time out of 5 years since I posted that picture I put in here. It's been 5 years since that picture, like that, the first time out of 5 years. So I really, no one knows how this stuff affects people. That's why I say, like, it's a doggy dog world. You really, really, really gotta be mentally strong for this, because like I said, you're not only are you your biggest critic, because you're gonna get into your brain, you feel me, but you have people online that's internet bullies that's gonna laugh at you. And if you ever seen Carrie, the horror movie, when her mama said they're all gonna laugh at you, like, they really gonna laugh, and it's up to you to be like, girl, bye. Like I say, like, even though it's been 5 years, like, my nails are bomb. I just, that one time, it took that one time to discourage me, and I'm like, it took 5 years. Like, I'm telling you, I'm a beast. Like, I'm a beast. I can't say I'm not a beast, because I'm a beast at the nail game. But it's just like 5 years, not posting nothing, and I'm in like 20 nail groups, and I've been in 20 nail groups since I started nails almost 6 years ago. Like, but I did not ever post anything. Even in my city, like, I didn't post because, like I said, there's a lot of haters. But I'm going to listen, we in this together, okay? We in this together. Y'all got this, I got this. So if I say it, I'm going to have to do it. You feel me? I can't just tell y'all something and me not do it. So I'm going to get back into these nail groups, and we're going to see how far it goes. But you can't, you feel me? Don't let nobody tell you what. Baby, listen, ain't nobody was born just came out the womb learning the craft. You feel me? Like, it took some time. Some people catch on quick. Like me, I caught nails on quick. I'm a visual person. If you talk to me and you sit some instructions down with words, I'm gonna just look at it. But if you put something down, like, I could see it and see it and see it and see it, I catch on quick. Like, when I draw, I look at the picture and I draw. I don't sketch. I don't trace. That's why I said, like, I specialize in nail art. I tell people all the time, I specialize in nail art because I love to draw. So I have to get back into drawing. But, baby, don't let these people deter you. And then another thing I wanted to bring up to the forefront. I know if y'all watch my podcast, I done said it. I want to say it's the second episode. It's going into the second or third. So one of them two, watch both of them. But one of them two, watch all of them. But one of them two, I'll talk about my oldest daughter brought it to my attention of when I was really, really crappy, I had a lot of likes. Now, crickets, which, like I said, that I don't care about that, because y'all gonna see my stuff. Like, my stuff be booming, and it's from strangers, and it's not from the people that really know me. Like, I got people that, you know what I mean, that do like stuff, you feel me? But the people that was coming to get their nails done or was back in the day, like, liking my stuff, they don't like none of my stuff, and they still my friends. That's why I said, like, I go in there, I post my stuff. If you like it, if you like it. If you don't, if you don't. That's why I said, like, I got out of my head because I'm going to do this. And if you ain't got no haters, you not popping. But I put this in there. So I put a picture of when I was, I wouldn't say crappy, but in my beginner stage. Then I put a picture of now. You see the difference in between the likes? That's how you know you good at what you do. Of course, it's gonna be people that's gonna like it, that do know you. Some people do, like I said, some people have support, some people don't have support. But like I always tell them on my listen, I'm not gonna block or unfriend nobody. That's what you gonna do. And if you get tired of me, you gonna get tired of me posting. That's what I said. Keep posting. Keep taking pictures. That way you could be like, oh, this is how much I done improved. This is how much progress I have in anything you do. That's why I said, like, I brought this and it was on my heart and it was on my soul because I was irritated for a whole week because it seemed like every day I seen somebody laughing at somebody's pictures. And then I even got somebody in there that practiced. Like, I don't think she said she was doing nails or she was practicing or something like that. And they would laugh at that. Like, she asked a question and they was laughing. Like, it was comments laughing. Like, people need to get out of this internet bully stuff. This is the number one reason why young adults are doing what they unaliving themselves, because they have people. That's what I said. Like, we bully people, but it wasn't like this. Like, it just hurts my soul because people just make other people feel crappy about themselves when we should be uplifting people. Like, granted, there's a lot of people out there that do stuff, but then, like, if you in a nail group, like I said, this is a safe space. That's like me. I created this podcast so we can have a safe space to talk about people, stuff that's not talking about. What I look like bashing somebody on the stuff that I'm telling y'all not to do. You feel me? We're not doing that. I'm telling y'all the do's and don'ts, the ins and outs of this nail tech game, and it's just crazy because, like I said, like, it's so much hate. And I have posts, like I said, like, I have a lot of, it's gonna be a lot in here because the whole week I just kept seeing stuff, and it was like, you know what? I hear you. I'm gonna talk about this because I can freestyle. Like, the other times, like when I be talking about, like, you know, the different stuff about the nails and the salon versus the independent nail techs, like, I research. But this one, I didn't have to research because I went off what I know, and I went off what the picture seen, and I went off how it felt because I've been there. Like I said, like, when I talk about 90% of the stuff I talk about, I've been there. So I know it. And that's why I say, like, this is a safe space for us to talk about this nail stuff. Y'all could be in the chats and send me something y'all want me to talk about. Y'all can comment. I'll comment to y'all. Like, I'll be trying to get more active with my subscribers. So when somebody posts on something that or comment to me, I try to comment back to y'all because I want us to feel like family. You feel me? I don't want to be like, I get so big and it's like I'm not talking to them because no, like, your people was with you from the beginning. That's what most people don't. They forget. They be on top of the world. You feel me? But they forget where they came from. They forget who was there. Like, you have people who support you. You gotta cherish them. You gotta, baby, listen, we arm in arm together. You feel me? That's why I say I'll take loyalty over love, because you could love me and still do me dirty. When you loyal to me, you loyal. Like, your animal. Your animal is loyal to you. You feel me? Yeah, they love you, but they loyal to you. You feel me? Baby, listen, we just gotta get better. I just hope we get better, and I just hope that I don't know. I just hope the world get better, because it's not only with the nail techs. It's like just everything in life. Just seeing it. Somebody, I put a post. I was gonna say I got another post. I'm putting this post up right here. It's a girl group, female girls. I say I'm in like a multiple, like maybe 20 or more. You feel me? And it's just different girl groups, like different nail groups, girl groups. Like, people trade fashion ideas, but this girl said she was leaving this particular group because they, like, you have admins of groups. They didn't approve her posts 3 times, and she felt like she was ugly. What? Like, What? Are you serious? I didn't even go into the comments, but I screenshotted that and I'm putting it in here. Like, we have to stop seeking validation from people online. You feel me? Post it, keep it pushing. That's why I said, like, it took me 5 years to be like, you know what? And I did that because I was bringing this to the forefront. And like I said, I can't suggest something for us to do and I don't be the example of the person doing it. You feel me? So I know it's not gonna be long, but I just had to talk about this. And like I said, like, give me your experiences, comment on this video, show me and tell me what's your insight or input on this, because it's just crazy how people just bully people online. Is not fair. It's not fair. We gotta baby, listen, we gotta get it together. We gotta get it together. And as always, thank you for watching Clickty Clack. I can't even do it all the way. No, it's right all the way. And I hope to see you back.